John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, here at the El Cumalan Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And today, I just want to share and want to encourage each and every one of you. We have to be conscious and focus on the things that we do and how we feel most important about ourselves. I has been talking to a lot of different people, and sometimes, when you get to self-esteem, unfortunately, a lot of us don't feel too good about ourselves, and then we have some that's kind of over self-esteem and think a whole lot that they are the greatest. But nevertheless, I just want to take a little time out and share and encourage each and every one of you that sometimes you just have to take the time out and encourage your own self because life brings about a change and it's constantly every day. I've heard some people say it's like a roller coaster. I've heard people talk and say it's like mountains. You go up and down and around, and it's just life and you come back around, but eventually you get to where you're trying to get to. And in saying that, you know, sometimes I have a tendency, I like, the ministry and the word in particular. And then there are songs that you can sing a lot of times to just kind of build yourself up and to make you kind of reminisce and think about the things that you go through. And in saying that, there's a song that says sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory to yourself that, this too will pass. I will overcome this. I am better than that. I can do anything I put my mind to. And I got a chance. There were three young ladies within here. I think they were ranging the age from 8 to 12 years old. And I asked them what did they want to be in life, and one wanted to be a doctor, one wanted to be a veterinarian, and the other one said she wanted to be the president one day. And I said, well, just stay focused. I said, because all of that is possible. You can be anything that you want to be. You just have to stay focused and, go to school, get that education, but you have to stick to your guns. You just can't, unfortunately, a lot of us, one day we want to be one thing and the next day we want to be something else. But I just want to encourage you to stay focused on whatever it is you're trying to do, want to do, and tell you that you can do it because you are somebody. We are somebody. And if I can do it, you can do it. I have told people, people talks about the different things and that I have done in my life, and it's called adaptability. Here at the village, we practice adaptability. One thing fail, and to move over and try something else. Something else come up, be able to adapt to different situations because things is not always going to stay the same. We're not going to be doing the same thing every day in, day out. So remember, to stay focused and, encourage yourself, encourage others, let other people know that they are somebody. Let them know that they can do something. Let your children know, let your husband know. Let different ones know that you appreciate what they're doing and what they are doing in your life or their own life, that it's it means something to you as well as it do them, and it makes a difference because sometimes we get caught up in doing things and don't realize what we do affect others. Sometimes we make different decisions, and it don't only just affect me, myself, and I, it affects you, it affects your wife, it affects your family. You know, there's another song I was listening to. I've had some good days, and I've had some hills to climb. But all of my good days outweigh my bad days. And no matter what I'm going through, I won't complain because the Lord God has been good to me. And as you can look at me and see, I mean, I tell my story sometimes. I don't look like what I've been through. You're looking at uh, I survived Bell's palsy. At one time, I went in the hospital. I drove myself to the hospital and with a ruptured appendix. It was in there for 15 days, and I had a 50-50 chance. They didn't know. They was checking on me every day. They said the poison was trapped in a layer of fat in my body, so it didn't get a chance to go through my body, but they still had me on a 50-50. People was trying to come and check me out every day. And I was in there, and I didn't know. They said they didn't know if I was going to live or die. But like I say, God has been good to me. I had Bell's palsy, which was a mild stroke, one side of my face, and everything looked like putter. It looked like it was just turned sideways. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink without food, water running out of my mouth. But I don't look like what I've been through. That's what I keep telling people, and I keep telling myself and encouraging myself. And if he did it before, he'll do it again. If he takes you through something, if he takes you to something, he can take you through it. And we just have to stay encouraged and just remember, it ain't gonna every day ain't gonna be a good day. So we just have to take the bitter with the sweet and just remember it and think about those different songs. Like I said, I had some good days. I've had some bad ones. I had some hills to climb. But when I ask the question, sometimes we feel so down, so hurt, so low. It just, you so low, look like you just can't hardly see the road sometimes. But when you look around and you begin to think things over, when you look back and the different things and realize that what God has brought you from and brought you to and brought you through, you can say, like I say sometimes, God has been good to me. All of my good days outweigh my bad days. And so, in thinking about that, I can't complain because I had more good days than I had bad days. And then when you look at it, you think about it. Other people go through things. When I look at people on uh, the freeway, the side of the curb and stuff, you know, uh, say we'll work for pay, homeless and what have you, that could have been you, could have been me. But we've been blessed and fortunate enough to have not to had to go through those different things. But God said He will not put no more on you than you can bear. And some things, we may be able to go through. You got crackheads, you got alcoholics, you got different other kind of drug addicts and things. He didn't make you a crackhead. He didn't make you a drug addict. He didn't make you an alcoholic. Perhaps if he'd have did that to you, you may not have been able to recover through that death. So the things that he put you, that he takes you to and bring you through it, is the stuff that what we say, if he won't put no more on you than you can bear. So the stuff, just remember, you can take it. You can make it. You can take it. So I'm just saying that when you reach those different points and get to that point in time in your life, think about the good times. Think about what you have and what you have done and what God has already brought you through. And if He did it before, He'll do it again. He's not a one time God where He just blesses you one time and don't bless you no more. You know, after we tell people faith without works is dead, so you have to keep on moving. You have to keep on getting up. You have to keep on focusing and moving forward, trying to do something. And in the church we practice love. We practice treating people the way we want to be treated ourselves, and that's how I try to do. I try to show love. I try to encourage love. I try to get people to practice love. Treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. Love on people. You don't want people treating you any kind of way. So don't you treat them any kind of way. So, just practice. My father used to always say, the only time you look down on a man is when you're picking him up. So, in picking him up, I mean, when you look down on him, you can't look down on him and not pick him up. So, I mean, we want to practice the love. We want to encourage and just do what we can do to help and be a blessing for one another. We look at each other, we try to lift each other up, we try to encourage and help meet the need. So, like I said, God has been truly good to me. All of my good days have outweighed my bad days. I try to encourage my children that, if I did it, you can do it. Some people say, well, you can't do this. I tell people, if I did it, you can. It may be a little difficult, it may be a little hard sometimes, but you still can do it. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. Some people can rush through things, some people can't. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you today to reach out and touch someone. Let them know you love them, lift them up, encourage them, let them know that they are somebody and that they can do anything and everything. That they all they got to do is put forth the effort. We say work. A lot of people don't want to do a lot of work, but uh, my partner and I, we all often talks about that. Everybody want everything, but they don't want to do nothing. And talk is cheap, but you have to work towards what you want in order to get what you want. So remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience here at the Cumberland Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And remember, you are somebody, and everybody is somebody. And remember, tell yourself and everybody else that whatever they're trying to do, that you can do it. Thank you, and have a great day.
LICMC presents AD.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. I want you to tune in to licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Also, watch Comcast Xfinity every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Also, with my friends at the Alculine Village. My newest news is I have a channel on stream.com/London TV Net. 24/7 live streamed TV networks. The name of my station is John B. TV. And remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you guys for listening.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.